Hi, I'm Tom, and this is Adult Game Reviews. We have the second game in my completed game series, and it's not one game, but many, many games. I asked my backers on Patreon and Subscribestar for nominations of their favorite completed games. But I want to try to highlight exceptional games or devs in the genre. How many times have you played a completed game to get excited about the follow-up and it be in development forever? I played tug of war in my brain for which game to highlight next. Eventually, I ended up on Tora Productions. Thank you, Luna Moth, for your nomination. Tora Productions have the Elseverse games, which is a classic series of good versus evil, a story about ordinary people gifted with extraordinary abilities trying to oppose a big villain of even greater powers, while working through relationships and themselves. There are 7 games in the series, with an 8th game that just released at the beginning of June called Darkness Falls Signals. Oh, and if you don't like the Elseverse games, there's 3 standalone games in Toro 7, Pandora, and Puzzle Date. There's also the Keelyverse games and many visual stories and written stories. You may need to fact check all my info because they have so much content that it was hard to keep track of it all. If it's not clear, these games tend to be more geared towards ladies. They have a very romance novel feel. Now, full disclosure, I've not played all these games, mostly because I don't have the time, but also because all their games go way back to 2015 with Dreaming of Elsa. So you have to expect a 2015 game will look like a game from 2015, but with each new release, they visually look better and better. Outside of the obvious large amount of completed games, why Tora Productions? Well, it's because their entire game collection is free. Yeah, free. You can play them all right now and not spend a cent. If you really want to support them, you can go to their Patreon and support them as a backer. But just like Between Two Worlds, in a world with predatory gaming companies, we have one that is updating their game for free in Between Two Worlds, and another that is giving away all their games for free in Tora Productions. Now, I'm not saying every company should do this, but I appreciate what Tora Productions has done for over 10 years. So we have to applaud what they're doing. I mean, it's also rare for so many games to be focused on women and what they like. I know many of the MCs in these games are men, but these games truly feel like they're made for women. So, full disclosure, I don't know if you're gonna like all these games, but damn, am I glad that they've been creating stories and games for a long time. If you want the link to their Patreon where you can download them all for free, you can check out my link in the description. I want to thank all my backers on Patreon and Subscribestar. And if you haven't seen my review of Attribution Act 1, you can check it out right here. Thanks again. Until next time.